Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about Ethernet cards and how WCH using CH182, CH390 and CH397 chips can help you implement Ethernet cards. So what are Ethernet cards? So Ethernet cards, these are network adapters. These adapters support the Ethernet standard for high-speed network connections using cabled connection. So what we have here is the basic diagram for an Ethernet connection. Now there are two scenarios here. The first one being the PC that's here at the left, which is using a USB connection through a WCH MCU and to connect to the internet, to connect to the network via Ethernet. And the entire process is chained along an MCU combined with MAC-PHY, MAG, and RJ45, which is a connector type. And then the other process is a CPU with a built-in Ethernet, and it's connecting directly to the Ethernet socket and accessing the internet. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you three different WCH chips and how each one can help you set up an Ethernet card networking solution. So the first one is the CH182. Now the CH182 in this design scheme, if the CPU or MCU already has an integrated MAC, then the CH182 works well as an external independent PHY chip, and that can be used for accessing the network. But you also need an additional MAG and RJ45. But the CH182 comes with the built-in PHY, which you can use to connect and establish a network connection. Now the second scenario is the CH390. Now the CH390, it contains both MAC and PHY. So if your CPU or MCU doesn't integrate MAC, an external PHY MAC chip can be used, like in this case the CH390 WCH. So you just need an external MAG and RJ45 connector. So with this type of setup, you can connect to USB via serial communication protocols like SPI and allow a network connection based on USB, provided you're using CH390. Okay, so now this page here shows some of the basic power ratings. As you can see, in busy state, the maximum current is 55. The average is 55 for the CH390H, and it's 40, and it's around 50 for the CH390L. And also we have the current for the idle state. For the CH390, those are 5.6, 5.3, and 5.7. And for the CH390L, it's 5.7, 5.5, which brings us to an average of about 5.5. So these are the power ratings for these chips. Lastly, we have the CH397. Now, the CH397 does have USB MCU plus MAC and PHY combined, allowing it to be extremely flexible and usable in setting up network cards. When designing a USB network card chip, the CH397 supports a USB interface and can be used to realize network communication solutions. So that will be all for today. I hope you can implement this in your network cards or in your Ethernet cards. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below.